Oh, what's up, Hippo lovers? DauT vs freaking Andy. We are in the Meta World Tour $1,000 tournament semi-finals. And Andy and DauT already performing pretty damn well in this one. Let me take a quick look on who
Andy.
they beat
Go.
before.
Go Andy, Neely Energy.
Hey, Rotinator. I will try to look into that a bit later. We are having up to 5 maps played, and I think the goal of this one is to have maps around the world. This one is New England. We have lots of water at the bottom, but we are fighting for the top. So it is, for example, more important to fight for the water than comparable to Coast to Mountain or Cup, which looks reasonably the same. And then we have big goal to expand towards the top. 5 relics here in the center, and most of the stone in the center as well. As we can see, very limited stone here at home. DauT is going for Mongols, trying to make an early uptime work for himself. On the other side, we have Japanese for Andy, who has played Japanese before on this map, and simply tries to keep his fishing ships alive and then make something happen with maybe some monks. At least that's how the last game went there. Expecting at least 2 dock, if not 3 docks from both players here. And with this relatively long distance and one-dimensional play, galleys seems to be the dominating unit here. We have seen some fire galley plays, but just feels like they should get out microed, especially if we have Mongols here. With their early uptime, they might feel like, okay, I should have a timing to go for galleys and not get punished by the early fire galleys, because obviously, as we know, if we have very small yeah, those are recorded games. The games were played yesterday. I wanted to cast it, but they rescheduled the same day, and I have made plans for later. So I promised to cover them today. That means obviously we won't have a lot of times in between. That's also why the title says recorded games. Or Rex. Dock way earlier from Andy. 5 on wood. And is walling all this off. Feels like this could be the most, or the dock that's most forward. And goes for the other docks a bit further defensively. I think could make sense against Mongols here. At least that's what I would think. DauT played 5 on wood. Now sending the 6th one. Could be the timing for Loom and then going up right now. Not really using the town center for anything. Okay, goes up to fuel edge behind this. Pretty solid timing. And this is without Loom. Ooh, this is an early uptime here. Will be around 8:30. That villager without Loom tries to save himself. And seems like he will be able to. Nice job. Bring Andy, honestly, like really, really good with those quick walls. Could be maybe my number 3 right now behind Terra and Viper when it comes to quick walls. Tedo, obviously, he has quite some beautiful ones there. Like thinking outside the box a bit. Andy's more of like the protective of the villager type of quick waller. But certainly someone that I feel is very, very rarely losing a villager in those situations. And the second dock here towards the Mongols. That's a bit surprising to me. And ooh, look at that. DauT? Oh, I think this is a mistake. What? He is playing land aggression. Wow, this is really surprising to me. 1 dock goes for the barracks. This is not man-at-arms. No sneaky villagers, so no archers. So this is... I don't even know what he's trying to do. This is also not fast castle. Goes for 1 fire galley, but a fire galley is only tickling a Japanese fishing ship. This feels really off by DauT. I think man-at-arm play can make a lot of sense here. Archery range aggressively can make a lot of sense here. But a stable at home with 3 on gold... Is this a fast castle play behind this? No, he only has 3 on food, 10 on wood. Am I missing a dock here? This feels so off. I'm really, really confused. Especially because Andy already walled the front quite nicely, and DauT saw those walls. So he should know that he has to walk quite a long distance here around the long, long river. Andy already going for more house walls. He did not scout the one dock play. He now might scout the spearman. No, he won't. Goes through the middle. A barracks now from him as well. One fire galley is scouted. Gibbon, thank you. And yeah, as I said, fire galley won't really get the kill there against the fishing ship. And Andy scouts the barracks. Sees the scout. Okay, now he knows what's up. This should be quick walls here for sure. Probably wants to send another villager. Yeah, he's scared already. Builds a gate. And probably wants to wall this area off as well. But it actually is walled off already by the woodline in a natural way. So good for him. And look at that. Walls behind the gate as well. Because he's so scared. And this looks like the better engagement for DauT. Yeah, gets the repair in. That's way better. And Andy last second gets away here. 3 HP. Oi, 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 oi. Maybe now some body block. No, won't happen. 2 HP. Can we squeeze in the fire galley? No, DauT just takes the fight this way. And scouts won't achieve anything. And that means 2 fishing ships against 3 fishing ships plus Japanese bonus. I think I have to give a slight advantage to Andy. I think DauT could maybe even consider adding another dock here. Has the resources for it for sure. 4 fire galleys now in the queue for the 2 docks. And I'm just shocked how DauT is playing this one. Really surprising to me. Really surprising to me. Now the forward archer range. Against the full walls already. And the walls behind. That's sick. Market now to double down as well. Spearman at the front. Tries to get some scouting. And it's the perfect scout. Look at that. Sees the villager, sees the archer range. Knows 100% what DauT is up to. And knows the timing. Really, really nice play by him. Now even goes for the farm upgrade. Can afford this on a water map. Something we don't see too often. Fire galley spread now. 5 against 4 at the front. DauT with a demo spawning pretty soon. Will take a lot of damage here before really engaging. Let's take a look how good the hit is going to be. Tries to squeeze in there. And DauT gets a reasonable hit in here for sure. Simply the better numbers to begin with for Andy. Makes this one still better for him. Tries to take the rest of the fight here. And DauT is now really low with his fire galleys. Really low. And that should be the water lost here for DauT. And fish is gone. Fishing ships queued up now behind this. And Andy has to be happy. Should be the better economy for him. But DauT obviously with the map control, archer and scouts still out here. Andy now trying to buy some food. Getting the better prices. Tries to send in the spear to spearman quickly. Ooh, was a bit of a risky move. But does not get punished. Now lock the gate behind it. And more spearmen. Still no real land units for Andy that can actually like fight. Like an archer range, like a stable. Goes for another house here. Okay, doesn't go for stuff behind it. And goes for the stone walls. Okay, interesting. I think it would have felt so natural to just build houses behind this. Like this can have so many holds. Like hilly area, different kind of buildings. He clicked the villager inside though. So I think there should be none. And now it's a house that could be broken. Finally the stable for Andy. Still missing the second building, right? Oh, he wanted to click up, but only the market for Andy. Means he will be delayed a bit. And DauT is getting more value than I thought. Castle Age timings will be competitive. Pretty close for both of them. 7 fishing ships, the big advantage though. And now the defensive tower. Andy, maybe after seeing archer range and stable, could have just gone for some stone walls and feel safe. Henry, what do you think about the new DLC announcement? I don't think there is a real announcement, right? There's a leak right now. And I'm not really a big fan of discussing leaks. You can ask me once there's a real announcement, okay? Or maybe I'm misinformed. Okay, 2 spearmen now behind this. Scaring those away. And DauT with more aggression. And this side. This is only 1 palisade. Didn't we just get Return of Rome? Yeah, like 5 months ago, I would think, no? They published a page on Xbox. It's official as it gets. Could you send me a link? Then we can discuss it after the set. I'm pretty sure it was not intended to go public and they took it off. But yeah, indirectly confirming that another expansion is already pretty deep into the making. And that what were the shifts? Armenians and Georgians. And there was also like the name was also kind of confirmed with this. So, really good sign. Okay, monastery. Siege workshop as well. And Andy still has to love his water behind this one. Has to wall this one off. So far, DauT getting some reasonable damage. Oh, we heard a demo. Not really sure where that would have connected. DauT has no... am I confused? DauT has no dock anymore. Fishing ship count untouched. Is there anything hurt here? Tough to judge for me. Mountain Royals is the name, yep. And expanding to the top, where the big golds are. Could obviously be an area that is easily pushable. DauT with a siege workshop here. Soon 2TC against 2TC. New DLC, I like it no matter what. Yeah, there were some crazy ideas leaked for potential units. Especially Tato got really excited for them. Hopefully Andy will be able to transport units in DauT's woodline. That could be indeed something beautiful, right? Can maybe go for some knights here. He has 3 knights on the map, but right now all on top. Relic count 0-0, as we mentioned earlier. All of the relics in the center. DauT should get at least 2. Andy maybe 1. I think this should be DauT's as well. Another monastery, Andy style. Just loves those monks. This could be sloppy by DauT. If he loses that one. Is it in range? And it gets away. 13 HP. DauT. This is like such a typical moment for DauT. Like, he simply doesn't care about stuff like that. Conversion now set in for the camel. Scout runs around. Gets the conversion there for the camel. Mangonel could go down. No, is saved as well. And this... No, that's still the monk? What? How did the scouts get no hits onto the monk? That feels so wrong. What? Meanwhile, maybe some harassment here. Not really. Down ahead by 7 villagers. But... for now, the fish is still really solid. Therefore, we have to think that Andy's income of resources has to be a bit better. Gets another camel, but monks should scare those knights away now. Okay, reasonably easy. Had a big fight over here at the same time. That wasn't looking that great for DauT. And he runs towards his fire galleys, maybe. This is shaping up to be an interesting game. If Andy builds and transport, that island seems to be a great spot for safe eco. Ah yeah, gold and stone for sure. Gets a relic as well. Could build another dock. That's really nice. So yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing a transporter here for sure. Knight now. Oh, that's really ambitious knight with 4 monks around. Spearman. He doesn't even want to go for the conversion. Knows that the spearman will do the job anyways. 4 kills on the scorpion. Must be nice. More fishing ships. More docks. I don't think this is the best spot for a dock though. Kind of weird. Scout moves in. Gets the monk. Monk's still behind there for Andy, and this is a really nice spot. I think this is the moment where he deletes the front houses and can use his monastery and siege workshop from home. Now gets redemption as well. Could go for the monastery, and this is troublesome for DauT. Ooh, has to delete the siege workshop. Monastery with 3 relics could be gone here as well. DauT only 450 stone. That's the problem that we had, right? Very limited stone. Most of the stone is in the center here. Andy buying himself some food and wood. Seems like gold income is solid with 33. Oh, monks on the ambitious side want to go back. You cannot convert a monastery. Yeah, you cannot convert walls, wonders, monasteries, and castles, I think. I'm not sure about Krepost. I would just assume you can convert a Krepost. Yeah, TCs you can't either. Okay, okay. Outpost being the site. Have to love it. Hey, you can convert towers. Yes, yes. Okay, those light cav are finding something. Lots of Mangnol pressure here. I'm a bit surprised that DauT is not going for a siege workshop himself. Mainly goes for light cav now. And he would need some more spearmen to address that. Look at that. He has everything. Such a crazy long list of units for him. Ground attack a bit on the wild side. DauT buying some more food for himself. Tries to go for more light cav. But it's still Japanese spearmen, right? Oh, what? No way! Did he just lose 3 light cav running under the town center and now loses the monks behind this? Absolute disaster for DauT. Loses more monks simply because the Mangnols are attacking the town center. Pure disaster, and he's not getting anything. Oh god. No, no DauT. That didn't just happen to you. And now the light cav are coming in, but in so small numbers now. Spearmen could be able to do the defense. Light cav even converted. Still 3 Mangonels alive and shooting here. Population-wise, 30 the lead now for Andy. Looking really hot. And that TC obviously costs a lot, right? Constantly getting repaired. Villagers being idled in that one as well. Pikeman production continues. And that TC at 490 HP. Still getting repaired. But knights are now killing the villagers. More barracks being added. Monasteries behind this as well. The 3 Mangonels in a bit of danger. Maybe some repair could be nice. But Pikeman still doing enough. Still doing enough against the light cav. Maybe now DauT breaks this. Seems like at least 1 Mangonel dies. Town center at 500 HP and climbing. Okay. Get something done. But now we are in Imperial Age. While DauT has 140 food. And it's going for more light cav. Andy takes game 1 here. Whew. Interesting one. Obviously nice highlight scenes here in the end. It just feels like the strategy choice by DauT was so off. I think he was hoping that Andy wasn't scouting it, and Andy didn't scout it, but he simply had the water walled behind it quite nice and early. And I was really surprised by DauT's strategy choice here. I think if you go for it, it has to be like a sneaky villager. It builds the archer range earlier, but didn't really happen. And as I said, water simply more important than on Cup or Coastal Mountain here. Andy, nice one for him. Let's take a look at the statistics. Economy way better for him. Simply the fish getting so much for him. And yeah, only slight lead in villages. 1-0 for Andy. Now we should have the home map of DauT next. New England in the books. And Mongols also such an early pick and losing it. Oh, that might hurt. That might hurt, DauT. Which brings us to Greenland. The home map of DauT. And DauT is blue, Andy is red, and we can jump into it here. Andy actually play Romans. Playing Romans, wow. Against Vietnamese of DauT. I'm not sure why we are doing this. Like Romans I see. Simply because you can go for all the men-at-arms and can go for the aggression here. And can push the opponent away from the center maybe with your early men-at-arms. Vietnamese? I don't see the advantages. Like it has 0 value for you to know where the opponent spawns. And then some more HP on the archers and skirms. No water advantages. I'm really surprised by this. Huh. Really surprised. Well. DauT will certainly have a plan. We've seen him with some questionable civilization picks in the past, and he most of the time delivered. So, doubting the Lord, something that I should have learned over the last 22 years. That has to be a mistake. DauT just wants to go CA. Yeah, it's not a CA map though. So, why are we going for CA then? Gets the first boar in. And 8? What? No, 8 on food, 2 on wood. Okay, this is an early uptime. And he queued up a house here, but no villager being sent for it. Maybe the one out of the town center now. Every map is a CA map for DauT. Yeah, maybe it is. Okay, now the third village on wood makes lots of sense. Want to have that barracks nice and early to contest. Might actually go for some men-at-arms himself. Obviously, Roman men-at-arms only are stronger once you have the blacksmith upgrade. Oh, that might hurt. Ooh. Has to go for the cow now. And Andy gets to the center. Builds his mill there. Looks like an archer range opening from DauT. So no men-at-arms to contest. I think this should be better for Andy. Men-at-arms skirm with shorefish control. Just feels very reasonable for Romans. What can DauT make happen? Maybe try to rush it, build a tower. But that should be tricky if men-at-arms are out on the field. DauT maybe hit from the hill? Nope. And he backs off.
Grayton?
Already 5 on shorefish. Make it 6 pretty soon. I think Andy can pull those villagers away after the cow. Sends a 7th one. Wow.
Yay.
Okay, that will be crazy food income. And now can send some on gold. And yeah, looks to be a man-at-arm opening here. At least militia. This map is amazing. Really? I'm not sure if I've ever seen a good game on this map. I'm trying to remember. I think I've casted like 15 times.
Ready.
Yeah, I think I'm heavily questioning this map. Not on gold at all, Mr. Andy. That's a bit of a surprise. Okay, now sends another one. Stop those walls. And is now sending 3 on gold. In my book, Messi is a good map. Okay. Yeah, then you might like it. I'm just like not a big fan of the map in the sense that it is snowbally. It doesn't allow a lot of comebacks. And we have seen a lot of very drawn out games here that aren't pretty. Yeah. Oh, nice house by DauT. Blocks off the 2 militia. Now sends his own scout in. House though. Ooh, okay. Saves that. Not sure if he wants to finish the house. Would need to delete the palisade then to properly get through it. And still, like, resource income should be so good now for Andy. Like, he should really increase here, I believe. 2 militia, another one in the queue. Gets armor as well. And DauT is now sending the villagers around. A Viper died in like a 3.5 minute game, yeah. Directly after DauT died in a 4.5 minute game. I think both against Sarah in the same tournament. Okay, tower and mill. Game somewhat stabilizing here. Needs to get the tower up though. Andy's not scouting it. Now goes another way, another route. And those are 4 men-at-arms. Let's see if DauT can maybe do some quick worlds here. Oh boy, who am I kidding? Archers are coming over. How many will we lose? This could be troublesome. Villagers being pulled. Men-at-arms won't stop fighting here. And now villagers going into the tower. DauT might have needed to pull more villagers. And those archers are not really doing the damage. I think they do 1 damage to men-at-arms. So 45 shots needed. Can maybe now try to focus those down. Repairs are coming in. Only 40 stone left to repair though, and men-at-arms are dwindling down though. Oh, that's nice for DauT now. If all the men-at-arms are dying, those villagers are suddenly in danger against the archers. Only 2 on gold though. DauT is 10 on stone. Is he fighting this one? Men-at-arms still doing so much damage. And this is the power of Romans, right? Early feudal age, after you get the armor, just double the armor effect means their men-at-arms are just crazy strong. And DauT is now taking the fight here. Might get 2 villager kills. And DauT already lost 3. Gets 2 kills now in exchange. And tower, is it getting safe? Doesn't look like it. 0 HP, and mill might have been lost as well. Can't really tell with the resources. And DauT with the 1 on food only now goes for shorefish. Archer count looks okayish though, with 4 out on the map, but Andy should be walled behind this. And Andy has no shorefish control right now. Ooh, DauT might have actually... Is he coming out of ahead of this? That would be sick. That would be absolutely sick. Whew. Villager production behind this. For Andy, a bit better than for DauT. Fully walled to the left side. Archers won't really find too much. What? Yeah, and DauT obviously had to idle his CC a lot. Whew, DauT is 4 villagers behind now. One more lost, and obviously lots of idle TC here.
Ready.
How big is the shorefish advantage? What is Andy going to do? On archery range, still walls all this off. Lots of control by him. A wild farm being built here. And DauT camps this one out. Could now go for a scout. Scouts and archers, not too bad against skirms plus men-at-arms. Which we are still going for. Andy now builds the tower, tries to pressure this area.
Ready. Yay, ready.
DauT is pulling villagers. Some of those really low HP though. Enough archers out with fletching to micro down those. This is looking good for DauT, I believe. There's simply not enough army. Scout is dealing with the skirmishes quite nicely. More villagers being pulled. Still, some of them low HP as mentioned earlier. But men-at-arm numbers are simply not enough. And Andy, I think this might have been a big waste. All of a sudden, DauT with quite some nice kills. And this could be every villager dead. Simply not enough army around. And DauT is looking strong in this one. Can now build a mill at the front. And archer scouts doing it. All of a sudden, villager count even. And Andy doesn't know that it's even though, right? He might actually think, okay, I have to be behind how many villagers I lost. And he lost 8. But idle TC, just so big. And yeah, this is looking good for DauT now. Full shorefish control, 12 on food, 5 on gold. Goes for stone, Mr. DauT. Okay. It's a bit of a surprise to me. Skirmisher goes down. Army is simply not great for Andy here. Could loop around and try to pressure this area, but yeah, pretty much impossible. Stone walls here. Wow, Andy gives up this area. I think using his archers and skirm dance a bit could have been an option. He has fletching as well. So I'm a bit surprised. Maybe just wants to stall this for some seconds. And then build here. Ooh, massive market use now. Bought 300 food, sold 400 wood. Yeah, I think this should not achieve a lot. Maybe, honestly... If you wanted to take a risk, sneaking some villagers out here would be something. Maybe Andy feels like, okay, game is still close enough that I don't have to take those wild risks. We don't like how easily Andy gave up the middle. Well, he just lost 6 villagers, right? In this attempt. No, 5 villagers in this attempt. So it's not that easy how he gave it up. DauT simply committed a bit more. What do you think about Viper's statement on Andy and JL podcast? What was Viper's statement? I did not see it. And when was it made?
Ready.
He said Andy is only good in TTL because it's clown maps. That's what he said? Do you have that? Could you have a timestamp for that? Would really surprise me if Viper said that. With that wording. Call it. I would be really surprised. And it's a real shame if you try to quote someone and then intentionally or unintentionally misquoting someone. Ooh, that's a double kill. Kills 3 units here. Without a kill back. DauT always messes up first game, don't you think? No, I don't think so. Second archer range. Maybe it is the CA play after all. Will you click the first archer or second archer if they are diagonally? So maybe hit 2. Oh, this is actually really bad for Andy. I think he's caught off guard here, no? Scouts, could they maybe think about committing? Oh, 2 spearmen arriving, and they should have solid armor. Andy has collected 1,000 extra resources. Yep. Well, Roman bonus, right? 5% there helps out, plus efficiency. That's actually pretty sick, yeah. Obviously, remember, market use is included there, right? And he simply used the market way more. Or, yeah. So this is a misleading stat. Goes for 3 town centers. Yeah. At around 35 minutes? Okay.
Yay.
After the set, we can look into it, okay? That was well microed by Andy. Yeah, I'm impressed. Okay, siege workshop now, and Andy, yeah, thought better of building the town center in his base. And DauT builds a forward one. Wow. That's a wild one. That's actually really bad because Andy can just take this one out with the siege workshop here, right? Oh, like with the mangonel. I think in the center, protecting his shawfish could have been an option as well. Like here, there. Good options, I believe. Interesting. Monastery now. Obviously, there's mainly only 1 relic to contest in the center. Otherwise, you have 2 on your own island. So, relics. Not really a big story on this map. Overall. DauT still buying more food. Although he has the center. Like, that really shows you how imbalanced his economy is and how his imbalanced his distribution of villages is. Like, this should be easily at least 5 villagers on there. I'm really surprised. DauT wants to build a forward castle. Now goes for the siege workshop. Triple scorpion for Andy. Well, makes some sense with Romans. Can you farm on the center ice? I would think so, yeah. But you don't really want to, right? It's extremely exposed, tough to protect, and you want to go for the shawfish. Oh, call it. Don't be like that. Like you phrased it as if it was a quote. And now you're saying, oh, by the way, it wasn't a quote. I tried to make it better so the chat understands it. Or summed it up. Maybe it's a language barrier. But yeah, I'm like, I think this is... Yeah, maybe I'm just very, very toxic towards that. Or not, I'm toxic, I'm just like reacting harshly to it. Okay, what will the scorpions achieve? That's a lot of scorpions. That's a lot of scorpions. But also 1 mangonel. Oh, this could be interesting. Scorpions now. What can we see? DauT builds the castle more defensively than initially anticipated. Scorpions obviously extra damage against mangonels, but mangonels so much better. And Andy loses 2. That's fine for him. Yeah. DauT far away from him though. University now. And he will get to his 2 relics as well. DauT got the neutral relic first. 4th town center. Wow. Only 13 on food though. That's some dead farms now. DauT not taking the shore fish is confusing. Yeah, I think it's a big mistake. Okay, he has 5 villagers on it now and sends another 9. Not sure if the castle is actually gaining or giving him that much. But hey, why not? Ballistics now coming in, and then the scorpions are crazy. Draken said Roman scorpions are the most imbalanced thing we have in Age of Empires right now. Oh boy, and now you see it, why? Oh boy, that's quite some damage output. Uphill hit kind of saved DauT for a moment. Can we see? Oh yeah, the gate is coming in. Oh, that was a nice one. That was such a nice one for Andy. And that means all the crossbows should be dying here. Yeah, but some villagers dying here in exchange as well. Oh, those were down at the bottom. And a loss here. So overall, villager count reasonably close between the two of them. DauT soon enough stone for a second castle. I'm waiting for mangonels with ballistics. Next expansion. Draken also says he is Mr. Platinum. Let's see how long he keeps saying that. Nice move by Andy. Oh, this is close with the repair. Oh, this is good for DauT. Goes up the hill as well and gets lots of scorpions. Oh, that is massive. That's 6 scorpion kills for the mangonel.
Ready.
Unless this one gets away, actually. DauT enough stone for a castle. And I don't really see enough defense for this. Maybe a mangonel here needed to be produced, but not happening. Defensive castle here after deleting the farm could be an option. DauT is not sending endless amount of villagers. And Andy is going for more defensive castle. Didn't want to contest it too much. Maybe felt, okay, you already have the mangonel out. Oh, 75% though. Could this be something? Could this be something? Oh no, he spawns with the mangonel on the other side. Okay, okay. So Andy is taking the more defensive approach. There's probably quite some losses for Andy though. Gets another mangonel, good for him. Castle goes up, and this is easy to reinforce for Andy in the sense that he can easily build ramps. And Andy will be up to him earlier. Whew. This game is not over. Only 1 scorpion though. And now Rattan should actually be a good thing. A conversion against the low HP one. Mistakes were made. Oh no! Changed it last second to the high HP one. Nice. Yeah, petard range as well, but you don't need to invest into petards, right? If a ram can do the job, it's just so much cheaper for you. Because the rams will kill the castle, and you still have the rams after you invest into petards. Or petards, then petards are gone. Yeah, the scorpions should be reasonable against the rattans as well. Close. Scorp should have 12 damage. Ooh. Aggressive castle here. Andy with the defensive one to potentially trap this. MTC is the one in the back. Feels like Romans may get nerfed soon. Well, if the win rate isn't high, why would they be? Like, something very imbalanced needs to be in there. I don't see a big problem with Romans, honestly. Like, they were picked like number 10 or something in this one. Were not banned before. So like this set would indicate that Romans are in a very good place. Yeah, Andy got a wild army composition again. Yeah. Very close game? I would think so, yeah. I think DauT might lose his 2 forward castles, but still has lots of map control. Economy-wise, it's very close for both of them. Yeah, this is a tricky one. DauT not getting the third relic. Does he not have vision over this area? Ooh. Only now sends the monk over. So we'll get the third relic though. And now the Ram and Centurion attack here. Oh, that's an ambitious one. Knows that the opponent already has ballistics. Oh no, DauT. Why are we doing this? This should be completely dead for all those Rattans. Castle's helping out as well. Ay. Loses 4, 5 Rattans here for basically free. Just testing the waters a bit. University out. But DauT, that's really great. That's really great. Massively on the gold of Andy. So maybe he's thinking about the very long game here. Ooh, what a castle. DauT with a counter castle here. Could have maybe tried to attack the castle with his own villagers. At least something I would have tried. Sending his converted Centurion over there. This is an ambitious one by Andy. I'm really surprised that he decided to go for it. And yeah, I think this castle will be denied. Especially with the Rattans coming. Uh-oh. Andy? That's a dead castle. And DauT has to be happy here. Ooh. That gives him so much defense, lots of lost resources, lost villagers. DauT with lots of momentum here now. But DauT pushed away from this area. Oh, and more villagers being sent. And going down. Oh, Andy. No, that's not the way. Oh, Andy. Oh, full disaster. Oh boy. How much did die here? Like 15 villagers by now? Ooh. Yeah, I wouldn't mind some galleons being added. Ay. And another TC. I'm starting to like the position for DauT more. He's 133 out of 110 though. After losing 3 castles at the front. And goes for all the resources on the other side. Oh god, this could be a long game. Oh, this could be a long game. Chemistry now. Only 1 castle left for DauT. Soon has enough stone for a second one though if he wants to go for it. But Scorpions could be good enough against it. Some losses there. Oh, this just feels really blind to me. Could just run into mass Scorpions. Conversions could be coming in here as well. DauT goes for the monks. Does he not have ballistics? Does not have ballistics. Oh boy, and eats a conversion. The line formation is good against Scorpions. Can't be too unhappy with that. Monks going down behind it. Still non-elite. Rattans ballistics now coming. And chemistry is helping out. So this is really nice for DauT. But 15 population behind. Just feels like the macro is so much better for Andy. Or not so much better, but just is happy that he killed so much at the front, right? Andy already killed close to 5,000 more resources. This is normal Scorpions. Heavy Scorpions is not being researched yet. Heavy Scorpions should be way better. So little damage? Well, yeah. Scorpions do pierce damage and Rattans are an anti-pierce damage unit. And obviously, Scorpions want to hit multiple units. But how the Rattans position themselves in this concave here meant the Scorpions could basically only hit one. This is way better for the Scorpions, for example. And this is when DauT dies. Yeah. Positioning so much better for Scorpion damage and the line. Okay, DauT no castle here. Can go for more stone. Whew. This could be a long game. You have to love it. Didn't you say something like snowbally map? Yeah, I did. Yeah, we were due a good Greenland game. This might be the best Greenland game I've seen in years. And it has shaping up to be the best one ever. Maybe I didn't do the map justice. Still non-elite. And no heavy scorpion. And he forgot about heavy scorpion. He has the resources to click it now. And there he goes. Let's go. An upgrade that we so rarely see. And I think they jump from the 12 to 16 damage. But Rattan's obviously still not having the last armor either. Oh, this is bad for DauT now. Oh, yo. Disengaging is not easy. Halves need to get to the front. I think we need to see bombard cannons for DauT. Centurion reasonably good against Halberdiers even. Okay, 17 damage output. We are buffering 6 of that, I believe, right now. Non-elite, non-last armor. Elephants would be nice for DauT. Yeah, I could see elephants. Are we really adding mass longswords now against Rattans that are already on the field? Ambitious attempt to get control of DauT's island. How much gold does Andy have left? I count 3k and the rest is gone. So 3k gold exactly. Should maybe consider starting attacking into skirmishes and light cav? DauT should have way more left, no? 3.2k and oh boy. 8.6k in total. Andy needs to break DauT within the next 15 minutes, I would think. Although, well, Andy can then maybe hold again and play the super late game. Oh, look at that. Legionary now being tagged. Rattans at the defense, bombard cannons being added. It's crazy that we still did not afford elite Rattan. Does DauT maybe think he got it already? Just feels so wrong. Bombard cannon needs to get more hits into the scorpions. Is focusing it down, but Andy really aware of it, and now Legionary is coming in. Uh-oh, Andy. He's pushing in deep. Ooh. Gets another bombard cannon. Arbalest tech now for DauT. Doesn't he have still 2 castles? That's really surprising to me that he techs for Arbalest. Oh. Now the scorpions. This is like the perfect composition here for Romans. Oh boy, you have to love it. And they're just clonking away. 150 pop for DauT. 180 for Andy. And he continues pushing in. Bombard cannon goes down. DauT drops down to 140 pop. Now we see... what is that even? I think... more damage for Scorp? No. Someone tell me. Well, we can look it up as well. 40 population lead. Faster production. Ah, okay. Militia line, night line, and Centurion strain 50% faster and receive +5 charge attack. Hello. Okay. So the first hit is +5 damage. That's pretty crazy as well. So once they close down the distance against the Arbalest, Arbalest should just instantly die. And that's what we are seeing here. Distance closed. But not many legionaries left. Centurion missing. Has 2 in the back here. Obviously always wants to have them around. Making those legionaries better. DauT struggling a lot. But is holding. Okay, Arbalists are doing a good job now. Better than the job of the Rattans. Simply because DauT is finally getting onto proper numbers. And again, this is a formation where Scorpions are not that good. Uh-oh, losing the relics though. DauT still 22 on gold. And is not even fully going for that side. Ram attacks, something that DauT will struggle with though. DauT is holding, even population. Needs to make sure to get over here. And needs to have something that kills rams. 1 to bombard cannons would be nice. Maybe sending some villagers to the front could be an option as well for him. Snipes down those legionaries. Good job. Villagers are needed. Guard tower upgrade for Andy. What is happening here? We have no villagers on stone. Don't even know where he's attacking. Oh, bombard cannon is a nice addition against the ram. And Andy bought himself some stone. Ooh, wants to tower this gold. Wow. Guess goes for masonry as well. Fully walled this one in. DauT just needs one trap though to deal with this. I'm a bit surprised that Andy values this area this highly and thinks that that's the best attack. Oh man. And now this is the map control that Andy will love. He can decide where he wants to attack. DauT, now without relics, is tagging into light cav slowly but surely. Andy, how much gold does he have? 2,000 left to mine. Keeps even. Sick. This, for example, is a bad Arbalest position. Scorpions could get some shots in. DauT. Not sure if that was intentional, but dodged all the shots. Now pushed away from his gold. Only now the trap. Monk ready to get all the 3 relics back. DauT maybe could consider some raiding. Guilds now being tagged. Market prices. Still reasonable. Still reasonable. DauT without bombard cannons in this area though. That's a problem for him. Arbalest behind the castle. Rams should fall. Legionaries should fall as well. So DauT is holding this wave, I would think. Only one trap to put on the pressure. I think DauT is holding this. Really big amount of stone still for him. Oh, and this castle will get quite some kills with all the Arbalests now jumping into it. Look at how many volleys are being shot here and all the Scorpions are dying. Interesting decision by DauT to get the Arbalest out. More Arbalests are coming over here for the defense. No murder holds for him though. And yeah, look at that castle shooting away. Jesus Christ. 32 kills in basically no time. But not a lot of villagers for the repair here. Bombard cannon on the wrong side, right? Oh, camping here in the back. DauT probably not knowing where it is right now. Only scouts being added right now, not the light cav. What a good game. Andy's continuing to push. Running out of gold pretty soon. He needs to kill DauT within the next 5 minutes or DauT will still have gold. And now the Scorpions are getting the big shots in. Oh god, Arbalests are dying. Look at that. The blood under the feet of their old friends. Oi, 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 oi. And Legionaries continuing to push in. Just the clumped up is tricky. More Scorpions from the side again. What a good game. What an incredible game here. And he threw away too many Scorpions here. Did he though? He killed the castle. That was absolutely crucial for DauT's defense. More Legionaries are coming in. Gold count is at 900. Market probably will be used a lot in the next minutes. If we see more minutes in this game, because DauT is dropping below 140 population. Legionaries still coming in. What's the armor on those? 2 + 4. DauT now even being housed potentially if he could increase in population again. Oh man, what a good game here. An over 1 hour game on Greenland, and it was completely even, it felt like. At the 45-minute mark, going into Imperial Age, both with pop 120. And Scorpions again could find some damage. Oh, shooting the villager instead at the top. DauT tries to micro back, 110 population. DauT obviously does not want to fall in this one. We are deep in the tournament. 5 weeks of group stage. And then now in the playoff, already winning the quarterfinals. Now in the semifinals here, best of 5. DauT doesn't want to go down to 0, but it just feels like population won't be in his favor. And more legionaries are streaming in, more traps are around, and Andy is taking the 2-0 lead here. Wowzers. Whew. Did not expect that. Really, really sick play by Andy. Ran out of gold. Basically the timing. Could have maybe gone for the gold of DauT at the front now. Not even the craziest amount of barracks in the center, but added some more. Good game. Collected resources should be way better for Andy. Better KD obviously, and yeah, buildings raised heavily in favor for Andy as well. And yeah, food. It just felt like DauT not getting 2 elite Ruttans and losing those 3 castles at the front. Did he maybe get overconfident after killing the 5 villagers there in late feudal age? Then took the stone in the front instead of just playing the shorefish game. Hoi, oi, 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 oi. Okay, DauT needs to win 3 games in a row. Vietnamese losing this one. And Romans winning. We have Greenland gone. Now potentially need Atacama for DauT to be the map where he turns it all around. Akhtar, thank you. And indeed, DauT is going for Atacama. Those are recorded games. And we are jumping into it. DauT down. 0-2. Is Andy top 10? Probably some fanboys might say that. Certainly top 20 right now. Big question mark. Wait, where's Magios DauT? Ooh, actually true. Where would we play Magios then? That's weird. Maybe try to counterpick something? Huh. I would have also expected Magios for Atacama here. Yeah. Yeah, obviously, like, there's a lot of sets, including this one, where you feel like Andy is playing in top 10 level. I think the only set where Andy maybe played well, but at least didn't get the result, was against Balz. Back against the wall for DauT. This is actually, like, he's one of the players with the strongest mindset. Now about part of the podcast, Viper said that Andy improved a lot over the last year, but that the map pool also helps him to win against players like Hera. Okay. We can listen to it later again. That obviously would be very different to what was quoted before. Or not quoted. It feels right now we have a clear top 5. Hera, Lyri, Yo, Tato, Viper. In no particular order. And behind that, 15 players who are in that tier behind who can all beat each other on a good day. Well... I think in those 15, yeah, they can all beat each other. But it also feels like there are tiers in there. Like, I would see DauT higher than Jordan right now. I would see Winchester at the really bottom of those top 20 right now. Like, I think he could be one struggling to get top 16 in Warlords, for example. And I think, like, Villas ACCM are high on my list of those as well. Yeah, Andy is a big question mark for sure. Yeah. Why is Vin struggling? I don't know. Performance is not there right now. Lost in this tournament against Tomate, for example. Someone that not a lot of people had on their list beating Winchester. And even the best of 5. Not sure what, yeah, like moved down last TTL as well. It's certainly interesting, yeah. Yeah, he's also a guy that is very like specific when it comes to tournaments, which one he trains for, how he trains for them and such. So he takes some time off. That has been how he did it over the last years as well. Number 10 for Andy is not that much of a hot take. So do you see him higher or lower than MBL? Higher or lower than Nikov? Higher or lower than DauT? Higher or lower than Jordan? Higher or lower than ACCM? Higher or lower than Velez? Have to give me at least like 2-3 people now where you see him higher. Whew, it's not easy, and that's a beautiful thing in Age of Empires right now. Higher than Nikov and Jordan? Okay. Not unreasonable. So we're close right now, and that's a good thing. Yeah. Warlords, even the Warlords qualifier should be like really, really interesting. Qualification, like last round of qualifications could be really close. For me, it's clear right now where he can't, where he stands. Needs to show some consistency at the top to be more confident about the assessment. Yeah. Well, but that's why we are talking about it right now, right? Because it's so interesting. No. It feels like I want to move that stream koi thingy a bit further down, right? So it's not overlapping. It feels more reasonable in this spot now. Freaking Andy top 1. Okay, DauT opens. Mass Spearman Scout against fewer units simply for Andy here with Malians. DauT now with the archer range as well, but not on gold yet. Certainly doesn't want to go for skirmishes. And is all over the place. Sometimes looks amazing and then looks terrible the next day. Really, where did you look terrible? Yeah, Magias are weird. Look at that. He plays... Like, if he did the same with Magias, it would just be better. No? He would have another scout. Would already have attack for those spearmen. I guess any player has to be on a certain level to at least half a year to be called a top X player. No. I think if you have never played Age of Empires before, and win a Red Bull event, it's totally fine to be called a top 10 player. Obviously, those are extreme scenarios, but I see what you're trying to say, in the sense that if we want to make a better ranking, more matches makes it easier for us. 13 on 1 wood line here, that's not too efficient. Yeah, you might want to watch the Balls versus Andy set then. It was certainly not Andy playing bad. No. Been saying it for quite some time, right? Balls, like that number 15 rank. Can easily lose to number 15 in the world in Age of Empires. Over 3 games. Okay, Andy now needs to build the defensive tower. DauT with quite some aggression here. Oh, that tower. I was surprised that Andy didn't try to build any more walls here. Has lots of spearmen. Only some scouts. And DauT comes in with quite some aggression. Andy with the walls at the top. Wouldn't finish if DauT was to loop around there, but that's not happening right now. Only now on to gold here. Didn't even finish those walls. Could be tricky here for Andy. Still, Palisade open. Did he cancel that one? That feels really off. Okay, scouts around. And yeah, Andy won't be able to save this one. Tries to make some shenanigans happen. And yeah, walled himself off against the scouts, but archers are coming around, so that won't really be a thing. Lots of spearmen. Range units simply not in the numbers that Andy wants them. Maybe just 2 skirms focusing down those archers would be good enough. Now villagers being sent in, spearmen as well. DauT is jumping for the archer. Skirm still alive behind this. All the archers of DauT died. And now DauT's army really vulnerable to just spearmen. Andy could wall this one in. Just a palisade here is needed. Whoops, a palisade here and then a gate. But is not going for it. DauT now with his best friend. Reasonable amount of villagers on gold. I think another lumber camp could be nice here. And DauT will be up to Castle Age earlier. Andy now with the market play himself. But what is DauT switching into? Actually, a unit that is very reasonable, but that we very rarely see, is CA for Portuguese. It's a heavy gold unit. You obviously can't transition super well out of it because Portuguese don't have heavy CA. But how often do we see heavy CA? And against Malians, that could be an option because Malians obviously struggling quite a bit with their skirmishes as well. Not having Bracer. So they don't really want to commit into like mass amount of skirmishes. Okay, DauT still dancing a bit. Oh, that's some nice moves by DauT. And that gold is reasonably exposed now. Skirm count not that high. No blacksmith upgrades for Andy before clicking up to Castle Age. While DauT only having fletching, but fletching alone seems to be good enough. DauT in a really good mood here in this game. Whew. Now the blacksmith being built. Didn't have it before. Goes for bloodlines. Maybe a second stable could be an option. Goes for the stone gate. Oh, damn. Efficiency here is not great. DauT continues to block the gold. This one still working properly, though. Double house wall. TC helping out a bit. Nice move by Andy. Buys himself a bit more time. DauT continues with his archer production. Only one range. Interesting. Now tries to break this area. What is this mining camp? I think if you go for double mining camp, I think the other one needs to be one tile closer, but that's just my brain. Skirmisher aggression now. And DauT has the perfect answer for it. Already building the knight. Crossbows around now, and Andy has to evacuate this area. Instant armor for his knights. Knight around, and should be pushing those skirms away. DauT with the perfect answer for this one. And now Andy shouldn't get too much gold. Back on it here. Second stable for him. And DauT, if he can somehow combine his armies, this is looking really good for him. 19 military. Right now he has them split off. And if we get like 4 knights clearing this one off, I think Andy still has a chance. But this is really exposed gold now. And DauT, the really strong performance, just straightforward play, not allowing Andy to get into the late game decision making monk part of everything. Looks good. DauT, still alive in this one. Very clean play. Just very straightforward, played with the scouts. Simply more spearmen. Andy, really bad lumber camps here. Made it tricky for him to get a lot of control. And Portuguese bonus. Nice there. The early extra resources. 2 to go for DauT. 1 to go for Andy. More collected resources. Obviously, market is included in that one. How did your live poker in Hamburg go? I updated it in my Discord. If you want to read it. Okay. DauT taking one and still has Magias if he wanted to save them for something. I'm curious now. Also curious if we want to see Pacific Island or Mongolia. Portuguese winning. And Malians losing. So Malay Lithuanians. Pacific Islands Malay and Italians? And Mongolia has to be Mayans then, right? Against Bengalis? Civilization is certainly weird. I'm really surprised by this. Are we playing Lithuanians on Pacific Island? No, and Malay? Maybe Malay on Mongolia. That could make more sense. So surprised that we didn't see Magias. But DauT, got it, so no worries. Malay or Mongolia? I think so, yeah. You wall easily. Not a lot of mobility needed. And you can play a lot of timings. Right, you know exactly where you will fight. So I think early uptimes could be a nice thing. Yeah. And then you would have to play Bengalis on Pacific Islands. But that's not the case here. Because we are looking at Pacific Island, and this is Andy's home map. Not sure how much DauT played this one, how much he trained this one. And this is an interesting build order by Andy. A dog first build order. Dravidian's banned, and this is a really fortunate dog for him. You can build really bad dogs where you won't have a lot of deep fish. In this case, we are having the deep fish reasonably close by, and Andy simply collecting the remaining wood to get to 80, in this case 75 minimum. And yeah, just needs to build a house, and then we'll have fishing ship. Good job for him. For everyone who doesn't know this map, we are starting with a transporter, and we are starting on an island where resources are running out pretty reasonably close. Fish isn't crazy, so that's not the reason why we are heavily contesting water. But we need to go on those neutral islands. Everything flat, at least I thought so. There's tiny hills. Okay, different generation than I typically know. Lots of hunt on there. So could make that as an option. Malay picked. Obviously, strong option here to maybe go for mass docks eventually. And maybe if you win water, just some fish traps. Don't know about that one. And Andy already wants to get a good idea of how this island looks like. Same for DauT. What is the map name? Always over here, my friend. Nice build up from Andy. Looks like it, right? 9-second idle TC, but the fishing ship way earlier. And therefore, more collected resources for him pretty soon. So, reasonably clean. Could also avoid going for loom. And they're both picking same island. Well, right now they didn't commit, right? It's just random scouting for now. Doesn't really matter too much. Ooh, is what I'm saying. What is this? Oh, goes for the wood on this island. Oh, that's something I've never seen before. Typically, people build one lumber camp on their own island, and then you could expand to the outside if you heavily contest water, or try to go here. But the first lumber camp, oh, that's something I've never seen before. Needs a lot of micro, sending those villagers over constantly, especially in feudal age if we want to do it. And DauT on his side, obviously lumber camp at home. What I would have thought standard approach in this one. If you have lots of villagers on this island, that obviously means that you have a very easy transition onto food as well, compared to DauT, who obviously wants to have his first 5 villagers, maybe even go for the lumber camp. I don't mind this at all. Interesting. And yeah, now you can see collected resources a bit better for Andy, but obviously lots of food in the hands of those villagers. So in Dark Age, it's not saying too much. So exposed to galleys? Yeah, but if opponent gets galleys in here, you're not, like, you lost the game anyways, right? And you can still move other lumber camps. Obviously, this one is tricky. If you lost this one, you won't really get there. Yeah, so, but Andy basically says, I will contest water quite a bit. Should be at least 2 docks, if not 3. I'm curious how this one will play out. Ooh, look at that. DauT even scouting the island of the opponent now. Have to love it. DauT with a very reasonable uptime. Will be sub 9 minutes. 4 on gold. So fire galley opening from DauT. That's something we don't see too often. I think with this distance, galley opening would have been the standard approach. Does DauT know about the situation here? Still running around. Does maybe not know about this, and both might be on the same island. So yeah, nice transition by DauT as well. And maybe thinks, okay, I will go for 1 lumber camp. Or like, I will play only 2 docks, and therefore fire galley might be better. Does anyone have loom yet? We have loom for DauT, not for Andy. Lumber can finished. Galley approach from Andy. And oh, DauT actually goes for galleys himself. Typical build order is 3 on gold. That's what we are seeing from Andy. So DauT will be floating a bit of gold. Obviously no biggie. Yeah. This is the semifinals. We had 5 weeks of group stage. Quarterfinals already done as well. Information most of the time to be found on the scoreboard. Oh, this could be a deadville. Especially without loom. Let's see if you can land in there. DauT will try. DauT will try. This could be blocked. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. And a 3rd dock for DauT. Actually gets reasonable control of fish here. Transporter going down to 57 HP. Where is the scout of DauT? Okay. On his home, on the center island. Hoi. Single elimination bracket. So whoever loses the set is out. The other semi-final is Teto versus Sito. Also someone that we have to put in the top 15, right? Ay. Still a lot of gold for DauT, even with going galleys. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying, right? Typically, you open 3 on gold and add 2 later on. DauT had 4 and added a 5th one on the early side. Obviously, double dock production here from Andy. Could find a villager kill here. DauT, let's see how he approaches this one. Goes for the scout kill, and Andy keeps the scout alive. Pushes this villager away. Do we have a blacksmith? We have a 3rd dock first. How's DauT approaching this one? Maybe taking the fight now. With 2 villagers could be an option. This is getting close. Pulls a 3rd. And Andy just runs. Kelly fight over here. Fletching already for Andy. But DauT now with the better numbers. 5v4. Make it 4v4. And he tries to micro away. Third talk really late compared to DauT's. Fletching now. Oi. And obviously both players should have not a lot of experience how to play this one in the long run. Not a map that we've seen in a lot of tournaments, especially not in high caliber ones. So transitions. Most of the time, the smarter and more experienced player wins this one, and my money would be on DauT there. There's no food, no berries on your starting island, so you constantly need to send more villagers over. Not on food at all, but we now see the mill for Andy. Sends another 4 villagers. Really low HP one. Oh, DauT dives. Thinks he has the better numbers, and he might be right, is 1 galley ahead. Tries to micro here, but misclicked. Needs to attack this galley now. Shorter reinforcement line. And it is 5 against 4 galleys. DauT can continue forcing the issue, but doesn't want to. Send even the 6th villager on gold. Okay, maybe the plan is to use the market and buy some food. Not unreasonable. Romans would be great with the galleys. What's their bonus? 1 more armor or something? Oh, that's a good kill for DauT. Oh, DauT is pushing in. This is really good for DauT now. Got 2 kills. A demo. We're building this one at the front. Certainly something DauT won't be expecting. 6 against 8 galleys. DauT is pushing in. Got another good volley in. And he needs to push this one away. And as mentioned earlier, if you lose this area, galleys can harass you quite a bit. Andy trying to dance. Oh, does a good job. Does a good job of this. And DauT takes a lot of damage. Let's take a look. Is the demo coming in? Uh-oh. I'm scared. I'm scared for DauT. Demo gets in there. Gets a beautiful hit. Gets a galley and hurts the other 4 so much. Oh, wow. And DauT needs to run. Oh, this was the perfect timing. And Andy was getting pushed back. DauT wanted to regroup a small second and get his 5 galleys back to it. Oh, this was so good for him. But DauT, still reasonable numbers. Tries to micro into this one. 7 galleys against 8 galleys out on the field. Oof. Market now for Andy. I think this is actually building I would rather want to see on your starting island. And both players now heavily going for gold. So whoever builds the market first can sell for the better prices. Andy 35% behind there. And DauT instantly sells the stone. Gets himself some nice food. But not massive amount. I think could have bought 200 more. Does 100 more. While Andy will get the bad news and the worst prices. DauT landing more. Love to see it. Love the position for DauT. A bit too much wood floating for my taste. Ooh, it's getting intense. Another mill. DauT sold wood, bought himself some food. Melee players up, 1.5 minutes to go. DauT, is he thinking about the reduced uptime? up cost. He should. But he just queued up another villager. Could have clicked up. Okay, queued it up behind the will. Will delay him another 15 seconds though. That's not really time that he has. 2.5 minute difference here. Oh no, 1.5 minute difference. In favor for Andy, but DauT punishes those galleys overextending a bit. Nice move. Buys himself so much time. If DauT sees Andy reaching Castle Age and they're around this area, DauT will have enough time to go back. Oh, but DauT is not pushing anymore. Oh, this might be costly for him. Ooh. One fishing ship being added here at that side. Oh, I would be so scared of another demo. DauT pushes in deep. War galley upgrade. Simply not clicked, or what's happening here? Queued behind a galley or so? And he's not getting war galley upgrade. This is super good for DauT. Another demo in the queue. And DauT wants to take the fight. As long as it's feudal against feudal ships, he thinks. But it is botkin against no botkin. DauT's get out of there. Don't tell me another demo. Don't tell me another demo. If only this was a demo. Yeah, DauT can't really micro this. This is like really ballsy that he micros this. Could have been a demo. Could have hit big time. Food economy. Just too bad for Andy here. To properly go for war galley upgrade. Shocking. I think war galley upgrade is more important than botkin. And costs roughly the same. Okay, this is good for DauT. Should get war... What is... Okay. Couldn't afford botkin yet. DauT that is. Okay, now he gets botkin. War galley at the front. I think one fire galley in this direction could have been nice. Gets a dock out, but this could actually trap... No, I think you can always go over there. So no worries. Oh, that's a nice one for Andy. DauT now with ballistics. And oh, look at that. Already the first monk out. Gets an easy conversion. Can run away. If he thinks about it. And yeah, he is. War galley upgrade now. Feels like a forgotten upgrade then. Full galleys with ballistics. Healing with the monk could be an option. Yeah, that's what he does. Now close to the town center, can start the conversions again. Meanwhile, fight. Easier to play for Andy now. Oh, but DauT simply has the better numbers. Oh, this is really good for DauT. If DauT holds on land, I think DauT wins the game. DauT has such a big advantage on water now. Andy really early with the commitment on land though. Neither player with any food economy to really afford a scout. Do we still have a scout on the map? No, we don't. Villagers being pulled. And this feels like Atonement could be coming in pretty soon. DauT. Oh, how did she lose this much? What? What? No way. What happened here, DauT? Goes in 2. Is this the demo? It is the demo. Oh! And gets so many kills. Fires in there as well. And DauT just lost all his advantage. All his advantage lost on water. And now land gets really tight. Atonement. Coming in for Andy. Coming in for DauT as well. Sends the monks in, but it will be late. Siege workshop now. DauT won't have the answer to it. Oh, not patrolling there. One small mistake. And now Atonement is in. Converted monk. Converted monk. Military on land. Non-existent for DauT. DauT needs to maybe buy himself a tower. Bought 100 stone. For a town center. No way. A town center can't be the right choice. So many villagers will get converted. He's now can easily camp this area. So many villagers converted already. We see 8 conversions to 2. And it could be more. It is more. 10-2. DauT will get the town center up though, but the siege workshop likely to go up as well. How can DauT go for anything here? Stop the monk production. I'm surprised with that. DauT again going for war galleys. Now mixes in some fires as well. What's the answer? Water. Even tricky now against all those monks. DauT needs to disengage. Fires could come in, could snipe some of the fish, but as I said, fish not the craziest thing on this map anymore. Ooh. That water control is nice. Okay, first mangonel out. And DauT bought himself a castle. But are Genoese the greatest thing against monks and mangonels? I don't think so. Castle will go up though. DauT is holding. Some conversions. Okay. How good are the conversions for Andy? Okay, 2, 3 monks, 4 monks down already. But also got some kills. Okay, castle lives. Genoese crossbow now being built. Could maybe now start thinking about monks again, DauT? Yeah, DauT needs a stable. Yeah, food economy non-existent here. It is basically those 2 builds and his 4 fishing ships. He only has 3 even. How can he afford it? Oh, Genoese even converted. Whew. DC in a lot of danger. And now the castle by Andy. DauT has to give this one up, this area. And this castle's not protecting anything now. Is DauT trying to transport? Seems like it. Where's the second transporter? I don't know. Tough for me to find. One over here. I don't know the second one. But this one is in danger already. Oh, fire's so good if they can close down the distance against the war galleys. DauT in quite some problems here. Numbers way better for Andy. Conversions are being locked in now as well. War galleys can't do much. And Andy is winning water behind this. Not a single demo by DauT all game long, it feels like. And another castle by Andy. What are we witnessing? And that should be maybe the end for all the villagers here. Needs to transport those away. More conversions. DauT goes on to the gold here. Fish is still around. War galleys being built. And oh, a good demo finally by DauT. Have to love it. This one. Oh, for a small second I thought it would get converted. And a conversion here. That gate is actually pretty nice. And I thought ships could get out here, but they couldn't. Boink. More conversions here at the side, and Andy just loving his monks. Oh, Ramgo even! What? I did not expect to see rams. But what's the answer? Like, it is in range of 2 castles. You can't send villagers. I don't think you can send villagers. This one has 9 villagers there. Oh no, DauT might lose every single vill here. Look at that damage output. Instantly loses 1. This could be the end of this castle. And what is DauT doing then? War galleys can't even reach it. That's really close with the war galleys though. DauT is trying to repair. Has endless amount of stone. Bought himself some food to afford a petard. Monks being even sent in. Kind of a suicidal mission here. Tries to dodge the shots of the castle. What are we doing here? Loses the monk regardless. 11 kills on that castle, but the castle is falling. Now it's a reasonable population, but now heavily housed. 97 out of 50, or out of 75. And he buys himself another castle. What? How can he afford all this? Relic in danger now. Monks going in for the conversions. Getting 1, getting 2 war galleys. Now Karambit's even attacking the villagers. Mining camp in some danger, not the most important thing. DauT going for the second island. He's not done yet. He accepts, okay, you will win this island. I will continue playing. This tournament is too important to me. Tries to fight this one off. Tries to buy himself some time. But Andy at the same time realizing, okay, if you still didn't resign, and if the score is this close, you have to be on the second island. Also this gold. And that's a lot of fresh, new food. Untouched wood lines. So if like the game was super even now, DauT would actually have an advantage in the sense that he has way more resources on this island left than Andy has on this island. How is the score this close? Because of water for DauT? Maybe. DauT needs to transition with more villagers though. Those transporters should constantly work. DauT needs to save those vills. Andy's trying to prevent that. Tries to wall them in. Wants to convert every single one of them. DauT doesn't really care. The count was super close until now. Yeah, 20 the lead for Andy. Karambit's being sent in. Really didn't want to see those villagers get out. Could still fight through this gate and maybe save 5, but fires are around to intercept potential transporters. Okay, DauT. Can still find villager kills here. Has ballistics. Maybe get a vill here. Maybe 2. Keep it at 1. And DauT triple TC on this island already. Okay, good job against the demos. But now, fires coming from both sides. Demo coming from the bottom as well. Good micro by DauT. Active fence. Tries to go through the gate. Obviously not an option. Maybe should have stayed on the gold or just delete the builds. Feels like DauT tries to reboom, but Andy just goes imp. And then he has 3 castles. But yeah, Andy's Imperial Age will be pretty soon. Way more docks by DauT. Wow. Okay, realized, okay, I will lose every single dock on that island. Or actually already did. What a good game. Andy now 12 on stone. Where is he finding those? Okay, maybe some stone here, stone there. If he gets a castle up here, this will get really tricky for DauT. Builds another transporter. Galleons from Andy. Yeah, I think just fast fires are good enough, right? This castle should die to traps from here. And look at that. Thalathocracy. Docks upgrading to harbors. Beautiful upgrade. One of my favorite upgrades in the game. And one of the reasons why we actually play melee here. What is DauT seeing on the new island? Should see everything, right? At least to the left. Has enough outposts. Imp against him. DauT at 6 gold, 150 food. Get some more Karambits. Score's not looking too hot for him, but he played too long to give up like this. And now look at that. Harbors that are actually fighting back. Such a small investment. Damage output not crazy. Especially before Bracer. Just makes it so much tougher for DauT to find good angles. Constantly getting shot at. Andy, oh, another harbor at the top. I'd really love to see the castle being built. Sold stone to get chemistry. Oh boy. No fast fires really surprises me, honestly. Harbor's helping out. Okay, now fast fire is being tagged. Okay, DauT tries to kill. Oh, that's an ambitious castle by Andy. I think DauT could deny this one. Buy 100 stone. Price is really low right now. And build a counter castle. And that's what he's doing. This might be a mistake for Mandy. This might be a way for DauT back into the game. Has to be active here. Yeah, and Andy rebuilds the castle. Has to build it way more defensively. Over here, not an option because DauT is around with his war galleys. Okay, that might be a sweet spot. DauT could maybe send some more builds. Build another tower here. Deny this. DauT really clumped up here. Demos could be crazy against him. Oh, Wargalley is still helping out. Maybe 1-2 Genoese could have killed 1-2 builds. But easier said than done. Didn't properly scout it. Finally careening, an upgrade that I wanted to see for such a long time. Could have made microing so much easier. You can easily send 10 villagers instead of 5. Extra armor for your ships as well. And what are we trying to afford now? Heavy market use. Buying wood. Selling food. Bought wood. Bought food. Sold food. Okay, Andy is as confused as I am. Can now go for the trap. And can go for cannon galleons. More villagers being sent over to the safe island. Harbor happy to continue doing damage. Goal upgrade for Andy. DauT on the way to Imperial Age. DauT fans should continue believing here. What a good set. Oh boy, do I want to see a 5th game. See the shot help Arbors? I would think so. But then I think this is a question often asked. I think they don't have heated shot, something like that. Melee. They do have heated shot. Then I think it helps them. I can take a look at it in some seconds. Harbors. Okay. Yeah. +4 attack. Then heated shot is somewhat of a must. Fast fires for DauT. This game is still winnable. Italians not having heavy demo might hurt them. Castle getting attacked. Traps. A bit on the exposed side. Let's quickly check resources. Okay, Andy still has enough. Okay, we don't need to think about that yet. Karambit's coming in. DauT gets some nice kills against the cannon galleons. More harbors, though. That's just like constant trickle damage. Illumination block printing for Andy. He is not done with his monk play yet. Okay, kill count from those harbors at 5. Not too impressive. Maybe now at 6. Yep. Okay, Karambit's still really annoying. But condos for the defense. For DauT. DauT still heavily repairing. Uh-oh, stone is getting dry. And now the monks joining the party. Just imagine those are 5 conversions. Make it 2. Oh, this is so good for Andy. Suddenly 4 conversions. And that just changes everything. Castle falls. And so much more water all of a sudden for Andy. A quick 40 population lead. Those monks. Just adding so much value there. And now we see Elite Karambit Warrior. And that's something DauT won't easily deal with. What a crazy set. What a crazy game. Those monks. Illumination already allows them to convert again. Look at that. The range. On the other side, conversions are happening. Gets the conversion there. Demos not inside. We now have 2 demos here. No demos for DauT. Pushes this one back for now. And Karambits just dominating this side. 2 attack upgrades. All the armor, obviously. 1 good demo. Oh, this is tight. Another demo could maybe be a great connection. Gets in deep. Gets in really deep. Oh, not even heavy demo and still getting so much damage done. And he has to be happy with this. And constant damage from those harbors. This one alone already finding 3 kills. Fast fires here at the front. Tough to repair against this. But Bombard Cannon got a kill. But Karambits are countering this one. 60 population lead now for Andy. And there is a good chance that Andy is going towards the finals. Here on Pacific Island. 3-1 over DauT. A crazy, crazy performance. So many people talking about Andy right now. Is he top 10? Is he top 15? Is he top 20? Where do we see him? Certainly with another crazy performance. Beating DauT. Beating Nikov. Beating Hera. All within 3 weeks. Pretty sick performances by him. And now the big question is, what are the next steps for him in the final? Sito or Tedo are waiting. Warlords just 1 week away from the first qualification. And the Peruvian Pride together with... no kill. Together with Leary. The big options there. And also great performances in Nation Cup. We didn't mention that one enough. And it's player, maybe the most promising player right now without a team as well. DauT is still trying to hold on, but how can he? He's losing so much. He believes in the condos, but 70 population behind. Can't really push into this one. And yeah, look at that, just mass harbors. It's good enough, and that allows DauT to... or won't allow DauT to get through there. And DauT desperately dreaming that there is still something to win in this game. But he has half the population. His starting base completely dry. And Andy goes into the final. GG, well played. What a good set. What a good set with really entertaining games. Phew. Good match. And DauT is out. Has to accept that he... is not in the finals. 3rd, 4th place for him in the end. Whew. Conversions? What are we guys expecting conversion-wise for Andy? Give me your numbers. I will predict a 35. Okay. Someone in the ballpark of most of you. And we are at 35. Oh, I didn't cheat. I promise. 35-3. Last time I checked was at 10 or something. Like at this TC. Last time I checked. Yeah, 32 net. 32 delta. And in the finals. GG, well played. That's it for YouTube. Goodbye, hippo lovers over there.